Hello. As you can see, I'm being supported by very sad George. It's a very sad time. Do you want to tell them why you're sad? No. No. Is it because you're not getting your own way? No. George is not picking the film to watch this morning. Alice is, because George picked yesterday, so it's Alice's turn, and he doesn't like that. But he's going to get over it, aren't you? Because it's fair that it's Alice's turn, isn't it, when it was your turn yesterday? No, very, very sad. Never mind, you're going to get over it, aren't you? Yes, you are.
No.
Alright, well, do you want to go sulk on the naughty step? Do you? Do you want to sulk on the naughty step? Do you want to sulk? Give me kisses. I don't know what that was. Give me a kiss. It's like a headbutt and a kiss all at once. No, please don't do that. I don't like it. Let's give him kisses. Right, okay. We're fine. Right. Are we going to be... Okay, George is joining me. Hello. Right, baby names. Pulling my hair out, you little monster. Favourite boy names. Basically, we're going to start with Gregory, because I just think it's a wicked name. Don't know why. It's just great. Gregory. What do you think? Gregory.
Yes.
I like it. Next is Robert, which is my daddy person's name, and I love it. And if the new baby is a boy, Robert will be his second middle name, which, you know, I know a lot of middle names are silly, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Yes. Third on the list, I'm looking because I can't remember what order. I've just put them in. They're not necessarily in an order, but yeah, sort of. Is Fred, but I can't obviously have a Fred because I have a George, and Fred and George, get it? I love it, but my husband does not. Okay, if you're going to do that, you can go and sit on the other sofa. Yes? Wow, it is amazing. Nemo game. Next is James. I like the name James. It's a good name. I wouldn't have it because it's quite common. And I don't mean like common pikey or whatever. I just mean that there's a lot of Jameses. Yes, there are. And apparently there's now lots of Georges, which there weren't when I had him. So that puts me off. The next one is Cornelius, because I think it's a wicked film and I love Meet the Robinsons. And I just think Cornelius is a wicked name. Wicked name. George, seriously, right, let go. Let me just say this to you. Enough, no noises, or you will get down. Stop being silly. You're acting like a baby. Next is Nathaniel. Look, what have you done to my hair? I know my hair's not looking good today. Jesus. Nathaniel, I like it. It's a good name, and I like the shortened versions. Yes?
I love you.
I love you too. Next is Henry, which clearly I like. Look, my laptop's a bit wonky. Damn it, never mind. Which obviously, ow, George, that hurts. Don't do that, please. Henry, because I named my cat Henry. Right, okay. No, I said to you, no silly noises. Go sit on the other sofa and I'll be over we'll do arts and crafts or something in a little bit. So the next, no, right. I'm using firm voice. Pack it in, go sit on the other sofa or you will be on the naughty step. George, stop it. Thank you, baby. But if I ask you not to make silly noises, you should listen. Sorry, he's just being really annoying and obnoxious today. And, I might sound a bit harsh, but he needs to just listen to what I'm saying today. He's sulking. But he's still cute when he sulks. Next one is Arthur, which is probably going to be the baby's middle name, if it's a he, when he's born. If it's a he, yes. And his first name will be my next name on the list, which is Edward. So he will be Edward Arthur Robert, or just Edward Arthur, I don't know, but I think I'm going to stick Robert in there. It might be Edward Robert, for all I know. But we're going to call him Ted, after Darren's grandfather, who was also a Ted, who was an Ed called a Ted. And, we're going to do that because his grandfather sadly passed away. And he was fantastic and we all loved him. And Darren would really, really like to do that. Then my favourite boy's name, really, I suppose, would be George. It'd be a bit obvious, really. But yeah, I know some of these are Harry Potter names, and I'm aware that if I have my son and I call him Edward, a lot of people are going to think I'm a mafusive Twilight fan or something because I've got an Alice. The thing is, come on, Sirius, you can join me. Meow. I named her before Twilight even came out. She was born before Twilight was released. She was born in the June, and to my knowledge, Twilight was released in July or August in America, and it wasn't released until the following year over here. So I genuinely, she was named that before Twilight came out and way before it was well known. So, thank you, baby. So yes, that's not why my daughter's got the name Alice and I call this one Edward. It is after Darren's grandfather, and he would be called Ted. So I'm hoping if we had George, Alice and Ted, no one would be like, Twilight fan. Because don't get me wrong, I like the books. I do. I've read them all. I own them all. They're all sitting there for my on my reading stack. I actually do think they're, good books. The Host is probably my favourite out of all of those, which isn't even a Twilight Saga book, but from the author. That is probably my favourite. But... and I'm sure I'm going to offend millions of people out there. Harry Potter is way better than Twilight, people. Get over it. Harry Potter rules. For me, personally, I prefer Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter is like a way of life. My children got Harry Potter names. I'm that gay. My cat is called Sirius. I mean, clearly, I have issues. But yeah, I love Harry Potter. Right, on to the girls' names. The top of the list, strange boy. He's trying to do this massage thing. It just looks like he's patting my arm, but there's an intention behind it. Right, George, calm down, please. First one is Mildred. I love it. It reminds me of Mildred Hubble out of The Worst Witch. And I loved those books. I love the series. And if you've never come across it, you should seriously look it up because it's wicked. Absolutely brilliant. Next, I would have, in a heartbeat, if my husband wasn't dead against it, is Harriet, which was actually the name of my sister's hamster. So I think if she named her son after my cat, then I should be allowed to name my daughter after a hamster. It works. Next one is Agnes, which we both quite like, and probably be Aggie. But I'm not as keen on that one as some of the other ones, but I do like it. She might look like an Agnes when she's born. Another name I love that my husband does not. Most of these names, well, the rest of these names on this list, bar the last two, are names that I would like, but my husband is not so keen on. The next one's Ariadne, and I love that name. I absolutely love it. I think it's a beautiful name, and it's quite rare. It's not unheard of. I think it's the Midnight Garden. Ariadne's in that. I lose track. I've read so many books, or the Secret Garden, or one of them, and I actually thoroughly enjoy the name. I think it's a beautiful name, and it's not overly common. Next is Matilda, which I think is also wicked. This is a very American name, this version, and that's Aubrey. There are literally no Aubreys in England, but it's quite common in America, but there's just like none over here, so it would be quite rare. But I also like Audrey. I think that's a wicked name as well. I just love old lady names. The next one my husband refuses to have because he can pronounce it, he cannot spell it, and he can't see how the hell you can get the pronunciation from the spelling, which is Kiva. So I'm going to put all the names, as you will have noticed, because I will have done it already, because I'm a genius like that, is I'm going to put an annotation like thing in there. So Kiva. The next one, which I love, which my husband just does not like at all, is Beatrice. And I think the name Beatrice is brilliant. I love it. Absolutely love it. The name this baby is possibly going to be called, I'm not set on a girl's name. I'm set on a boy's name. I'm not 100% set on a girl's name. But chances are, if this is a girl, as I've mentioned before, she will be Edith. And we'll probably call her Edie. Like George and Alice haven't got nicknames. They're not called nicknames or anything. But this one probably will be. So it will be Edie, I think, or Edith. And obviously my favourite name is this messy-haired monster over here, which is Alice, who's too busy watching Finding Nemo to care. Excellent. Nice to be rejected in your own house. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. So yes, that's my... Thank you, George. Thank you. That's my top 10 sort of boys and girls names. Some of you will probably hate them all. Some of you might love them all. Some of you might like some and not others. And, that's fair play. Any comments or anything you have to say, please do stick in the box below. You know you want to write in my box. Sorry. That just sounds wrong, but funny to me. But then I've got a weird sense of humour. Oh, I'm all hay fever. It's a pig. We'll put it down. I'll do it in a minute. So yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching. I know it's completely disorganised and everything, but you know, that's my style. So I will see you. I will do an update. I'll probably see you all whenever you release videos. You will see me next, I would imagine, after the scan, to either inform you that baby is a pink one or a blue one, or to like swear and moan and go off on one because baby sat there with their legs crossed. So I will be in a proper like sulk. We're like, stupid baby didn't want to flash, and like really unhappy. No, I'll be alright, because you know what, if they don't flash, it just means that I'm not fated to know, which I'm, you know, not sure I'm alright with, but I would deal with it. I'd just be really disappointed. Oh, still not sleeping, can you tell? So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will speak to you all soon, and have a lovely weekend. Bye.